right. Hey, y'all. Hey, guess what today is? Today is April 1st. And guess what? It is not April Fool's Day for me. But today is the day that I am coming on to let you guys know that I am officially launching my YouTube channel. The channel is called Meditations with Marigny, and it is a channel for those that are interested in learning about love, relationship, marriage, divorce, and things of that sort from a Christian standpoint, a Christian foundation. We will always go back and look at undergirding whatever we talk about with the word. I started here because I wanted to start in this place, but I was spending the past month or so just building content and preparing myself for what it is that God is doing with me. And I'm so excited to share this moment with you guys. Just to tell you a little bit about how I got started. If you go back and look at the first video that's in my thread, I've spent the last month or so just building content so that by the time I launched, I would really have something out there for you guys to go and see. So I need you to go and check it out. So the content that I will have, as I mentioned, will be about love, divorce. It will really talk a lot about what it looks like, marriage and divorce, after you've gone through that, especially from the age bracket. Initially, I had said 50 and above, but I think 40-ish could fall in there as well. And I think some of the content that God has given me, it will just give you some tools that will help you to process through what it looks like in the dating scene at this age, and also what things that you need to do while you're working on your singleness at this particular age and stage in your life. So one of the things that we're going to be talking about are things like family. How does it affect your family when things happen within your home like that? When a marriage is broken, or if a divorce takes place, or even like remarriage, like I would love to talk about that as well. How does that affect your household? Parenting and building solid relationships with your children and your parents. Perhaps some of the challenges that you might have may be that you need to go back and reconnect some things from your own childhood. But one of the things that I'm going to ask you guys to do all the time, I'm going to ask you to click like, I'm going to ask you to share it with a friend, and I am going to ask you to subscribe. So I will tell you, I am not a professional at this by any means, but anybody that knows me knows that I have the gift of gab, and God knows that He has given me the opportunity to set a platform where I can really just be me. I can be authentically myself and do what I love to do, which is share with people and also help people in their day-to-day lives. And so one of the things that I would love to do is I would love for my channel to be driven based upon what your needs are. So sometimes people are putting content out and they're putting things out there based on what they feel that people need. But I would love to hear from you. Like, I want to know what is it that you would like for me to talk about? Are there any subjects that I may bring forth that you want me to do a second or a third or a fourth part to that? Did you want me to do it from the female's perspective? Do you want me to do one from the male's perspective? And one of the things, when you go back and you start looking at my videos, one of the things that you'll learn is that I spend quite a bit of time around men. And so my perspective, one of the things that I would really like to see is that ladies understand what men are saying. And when I say ladies understand, sometimes we are so busy, ladies, with talking to one another that we don't hear what the guys are saying. And because you guys seem a little shortcut, I think it's kind of cute, I spend quite a bit of time in the barbershop. And for those that really know me, they know that I shoot pool. And I spend a lot of time with guys on the pool table, which means that I have an ear to hear what they are talking about. And in my shooting pool over these past 3 to 4 years, what it has done is it has given me a different perspective on what I thought that men thought and what I'm learning that they actually think. So I'm just excited. I don't want this part to be too long, because guess what? I need you to get over there to the channel and check it out. And so I want you to remember to always click like, because that's important. I need for you to share it with a friend, because the more that you share, that means that I can grow. And I need for you to subscribe. And by you subscribing, what that means is that every time I put a video out there, you're going to get a ping that lets you know that there's a new video uploaded. And I would love to hear from you. So the email address for me is meditationswithmarigny@gmail.com. Now, don't come for me telling me about, oh, you need a business, this, that, and the other. This is not that type of channel. I'm not going that deep into it. What I'm doing is what God has laid on my heart. And what I believe is that for every video that he has me to put out, if it's only one person that video was for, then I've done the work of the Lord and exactly what he's called me to do. So this is not about me becoming popular or me gaining an audience or anything of that sort. This is about me walking out my purpose, and in the process of me doing that, God is then going to fulfill the purposes and the things that he has in my life, but he's also going to do it in other people's lives. So many of our chats are going to be very casual, and we're going to be all over the place. Sometimes we're going to be right here in the office. Sometimes we're going to be in the car. Sometimes we're going to be outside working in the yard. Sometimes we may be at the baseball game. Sometimes we might be at the practice. It just depends on where God has me at that time. And I want the channel to be very authentic. You know, I don't want something that is pre-surfaced or pre-set up so that people see it in a particular way. That's not what I want, because that's not the reality that most people are living. And so I just believe that if you go and check the channel out now, go check it out, that you're going to see, okay, man, this is some real stuff. I mean, even just the content that God has already given me. I have gotten so many text messages, and some of the people that I was using as my feeders, if you will. I was like, give me feedback on this. What do you think? How is God speaking? And some things I won't expect feedback on, because when God is speaking, you just have to let that lay where it goes. You know, when he is orchestrating something, you don't have the ability to control that. And that's something that I'm learning, because anybody that knows me, y'all know I like to have everything lined up, and so it needs to be a certain way. But God is saying, no, baby girl, I'm going to work on you in a different way. And so for anybody that doesn't know me, if you're new to the channel, again, this is not, I don't want this to be like an ad or a promotion. And maybe at some point I will get to that. But for now, I just want this to be a very beautiful, authentic conversation, and I want you guys to jump in the comments, give me feedback, give me the ability to have even more material, because I will build my material based upon what you guys are asking for. So with that being said, I'm just going to say, get over there to the channel. It's on YouTube, Meditations with Marigny. I need for you to click like. I need for you to share it with a friend, and I need for you to subscribe. Have a good day.